my darling victims, to Count Kernel's Haunted Theater! Oh, sorry, I can only do the accent for a second before it becomes annoying. I'm your host, Count Kernel, the usher of this dark theater of the night, here to share another spine-chilling movie with all my lovely victims. Tonight's spooky feature is Gymkata, a new kind of martial arts combat. The skill of gymnastics, the kill of karate. Okay, it's not a horror movie, I know, but movie licensing is tough, and you can tell by our set that we really don't have the budget. Well, stick with me, loyal victims. It's a classic so bad it's good flick. This piece of schlocky cinema has got it all. An Olympic athlete, a foreign princess, a deadly obstacle course, hobble horse foo, crazed villager attacks, backflipping altercations, backflipping celebrations, backflipping flirtations, and Thorg. All right, turn in your ticket stub and join me inside for Gymkata!
Well, that cleans up things here. You leave in the morning.
The U.S. government has a critical mission, and the only person who can solve their problems is an Olympic gymnast. Pretty far-fetched, until you see him take out 5 men on the horizontal bar in the back alleys of Carabao. Breathtaking. Apparently, this production started because producer Fred Weintraub saw Kurt Thomas in a commercial.
Watch this move and see what years of concentration have done for me. See, do one thing and you could be the best. Like Kentucky Fried Chicken, all they do is chicken. Tender, juicy, with that secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. And now if you want to see how good it really is, watch this move. Wow!
Of course, seeing something like that, only one thing pops into your head. That right there's a future martial arts star. Hoping to make Thomas the American Jackie Chan, Weintraub brought in Robert Klaus, director of Enter the Dragon. Together, they created a brand new fusion never seen before. The artful combination of gymnastics and bad acting. And now, more Gymkata here on Count Kernel's Haunted Theater! What exactly are the rules for this game? They just kill participants all willy-nilly? If other obstacle courses allowed this, we'd have a lot less American gladiators. The blonde-mulleted dimwit who always looks lost is Kurt Thomas. In addition to selling fried chicken, he was also a world-class gymnast. He earned 3 gold world championship medals, he is inducted into 5 separate halls of fame, and had a $1.3 million contract with SeaWorld. He put men's gymnastics on the map, but never achieved his goal of Olympic gold medal as the U.S. decided to boycott the 1980 Moscow Olympics. Ironically, the Cold War was a threat to him in both the movie and reality. Sure, he looks like he just wandered on set by accident, but Thomas actually did his own stunts. If only he had the same dedication to performing his lines. All right, now back to the show! Well, things surprisingly have taken a turn into a horror movie. This village feels like a Resident Evil level. Apparently, the town of crazies were actually people from a local insane asylum in Yugoslavia, paid in food and alcohol. To be fair, Thomas has gone on the record that the people he kicked were stuntmen. The stuntmen went on the record that it was better than trying to act opposite of him. They originally tried to film the infamous pommel horse scene without the pommels, but it hurt Thomas's wrist too much. As someone without wrists, this was the right call. Gotta protect the moneymakers. What I wouldn't do for the power a gymnast's wrists withhold. During the scene, he does a move that he famously invented, the Thomas Flare. I would have thought the Thomas Flare were those charming sweaters he's always wearing. And now, for the thrilling conclusion of Gymkata! Can you believe this was based on a book? I'm surprised the people who made this movie can read. In the 1957 novel, The Terrible Game, by Dan Tyler Moore, there's no ninjas or Gymkata. Honestly, the movie feels like an improvement with those changes. If only the Little Women adaptation had taken notes. Well, that's our show for the evening. I'm glad I could subject you all to this disaster piece. Hopefully you've come away with a newfound appreciation for gymnastics, karate, and Parmesan culture. Remember, movies are magic, even the bad ones. Good night, everyone!